Happy Sunday, lovelies. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Sundays with Sand. Glad to have you with me today. Just remember to subscribe if you haven't already, to like and comment and share this devotional with your family and friends. Today, our devotional is going to be short, but it's going to be an impactful nugget, something for you to just really think about. And the title is going to be Still. And I'm actually coming from the devotional Be Still and Talk with God Daily that I wrote and published. If you don't have your copy already, just go to Amazon and get your copy. So what we're going to talk about today is actually coming from the introduction of that particular devotional. So we look at our everyday lives, in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. We get so busy as human doings instead of human beings. We're just always running around constantly doing something, and it just seems like the busier the better. That's what the world thinks. And when I looked in the dictionary for the definition of busy, it says engaged in action, occupied. So my definition of busy, anybody who's watched me for any given amount of time know I like acronyms. Last week I did an acronym on peace. So my definition of busy is bowing down under society's yoke. B, bowing down, U, under, S, society's, and Y, yoke. Because we're just doing what society says we should be doing. So what are some of the things that society has us bound by that keeps us so busy? Is it surfing the internet? Is it watching reality shows? Is it scrolling on social media, playing video games? Are you going shopping? You at the mall? You going to the movies? You watching Netflix? You watching sitcoms? Are you sleeping? Are you going to the casino? Or, they got those bus trips that go to the casino. Are you going wherever? It's just so many different places that you can go. You might be going to play golf. You might be going to the club. You might be going just over your friend's house, hanging out. It's just a lot of things you can do to be busy. Sometimes we're so busy that we don't even think that we have time to talk to God before we start our day. We may get up late because we keep hitting the snooze button. And when you do that, you're already procrastinating. But I talk about that in another lesson about procrastination. But sometimes we just get up and we're running. We got to go to work. We don't have time to talk to God. We got stuff to do. We just got to go on about our day. But, if you're too busy to talk to God, then you need to kind of reorder some things and look at your priorities and get it straight. So you got to step back and prioritize what you're doing if you don't even have time for God. And some of us, we feel like we are too busy. So we need to slow down and allow God the opportunity to refresh us through His Word and through spending time with Him. So this devotional that I have written will provide a daily reading. It's a 30-day devotional to focus on spending time with God. It'll be a time to get into God's presence, to reflect on His goodness and all He's done and continues to do for us on a daily basis. And it'll allow us a moment to just breathe and listen to what God wants to speak into our lives. But if we don't take the time to sit still, to just be still and know that God is who He is, and give Him the opportunity to speak into our lives, you're going to miss a lot. Because, we should have God directing us each and every day on what to do, where to go, what to say, just all the things. He is the commander in chief. And see, we the soldiers in the army. God's the commander in chief. So we're going to follow the commands of the commander in chief as he directs us and guides our steps throughout the day. But if you don't sit still to listen, you don't even know what your directives are for that day. And so I think about Medea, and when she'll probably say, just go sit down somewhere. Just sit down. And just take a few minutes to listen to what God is trying to tell you. Just a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Okay, that's my nugget for today. Repeat after me. I am one and only one. I can't do all things, but I can do some things. That I can do, I ought to do. And by the grace of God, I will do it. Go out and have yourselves an amazingly awesome week, and I will see you right back here next Sunday.